Big is for you, 106.1. Next radio, Slow Dancing from Zawi.
What does she say? Tuchikole mupeya tuve mu byekito. Which things are for
For what? Pay what?
byekito?
Our guest can help us.
Because you're now part of the show.
Zawi, by the way, is among the 4 African artists set to represent Africa at the YouTube Black Voices class of 2022.
Ooh.
So there you have it.
Great stuff there happening. And I mean, we've just been having a conversation here and they're saying, these are the things that we need to look deep into. The stories, the untold stories.
Right.
If someone tells you that every time you approach Azara and you say, how has your journey been? She said, it's not been an easy one, especially being the girl that was, selling stuff.
Yeah.
He says, if you go to Nakulabie and you say, oh no, Echibo.
Yeah.
But now, superstar.
Her channel has over 3.8 million views. All right. And she's actually best known for the hit single Repeat It with 2.3 million views. Queen Amino with 1 million views.
Can you imagine? That was not meant to be her song. She actually was selling it.
Wow.
Can you imagine? She just went to songs and says, and how much do you think we're going to give her?
You guy. Slow Dancing, this one we just played right now, 800,000 views.
I think it is the latest.
And then the other one, My Year, 700K.
I saw right. So, dreams are valid. Dreams are valid.
Welcome to the Transit. In case you're just joining us, Hakeem, Ronnie McVeigh, Smart, and now, of course, the special guest in the building. Madam, kindly introduce yourself.
You don't even know my name. I've been here like 3 times.
It's okay. No, we're doing the honors so that you.
It's always best to get it from the horse's mouth.
Okay. My name is Patience Ahumuza.
Yeah.
I'm from Universal Affordable Housing.
Oh.
Yes.
Need I say you have a wonderful smile?
Thank you.
Akim, concentrate on affordable housing, please.
Okay. Let's help me, Ronnie.
My brother, this is your says Azawi.
Okay, briefly before we actually take a break. Affordable housing, Uganda. What are you guys all about? It's always best we start from there.
Okay. So affordable housing, Universal Purpose Enterprises, also known as Affordable Housing Uganda.
Yes.
We are a real estate development company. We are the leading real estate development company in terms of condominiums. That's apartments. People don't know condominiums.
Every time it gets to that word condominium, we have to remind Smart here.
That it has nothing to do with wrapping papers. It is a structure.
It's apartments.
Yeah.
And we have got projects all around in the most neighborhoods of Kampala, like Nadia. We have got them in Kololo. We've got them in Muyenga and Chireka and also Nigeria. We have built and sold over 3,000 units.
Yes.
Right. And that's pretty much the brief detail about Universal Affordable Housing.
Right. What is the affordability in real estate?
Well, affordability, we term it under 3 elements. They fall under an umbrella of 3 things. That is the price. Our price is very affordable. If you were to go to Kololo and want to purchase a house and not buy it from affordable housing, to probably cost a leg and arm. But then here we tell you that you can actually own an apartment in Kololo at only 200 million, which would be almost impossible to actually.
Did you say 300 million?
Yes.
Right.
To have a house in Kololo at that amount of price. And then also the other thing is location. Our locations are prime. You would notice that we are near hospitals, we are near schools, we are near the roadside. Would be about 100 meters from the road, most of our projects. And then we also have a payment plan. So we're not going to have to come and say, okay, Hakeem, you know what, pay all the money at once. You're going to come and then we're going to book with only 5 million Ugandan shillings, and then the rest would come in installments for the next 2 years.
Right.
So that's what makes us affordable. Payment plan, our price, and our prime locations.
And I know that when you talk affordability and then talk universal, there's someone now who is asking, how do the two connect? But yes, we'll get into the same right after this. We'll make some cash and we return with the talk about affordable.
McVeigh, of course, Smart, Yucha.
And just before we went into making some cash, we're looking at how universal and affordability really connect. We have Patience Ahumuza right here from Affordable Housing, and she'll pick it up right from there.
Okay, so universal means it's a whole, right? It's everyone.
Yeah.
So universal is a way to term it like everyone is welcome on board. Welcome on board, you have to have something nice for them, like affordable. Something has to be affordable for everyone to actually want to be on board.
Right.
Yeah. So for me, And for the whole family of Universal, that's how we connect the two. We are affordable and we are for everyone.
Okay, so Hakeem here wants to buy a house. Take me through the process. What is the first step that I should do?
Usually, I always tell my clients that the first step that you need before you buy is to call. You just need to call me. So I can just give my number to Hakeem.
Say that again, please.
Bye.
I just need to call you.
You just need to call at 0758
Yeah.
22 53 and 52. And then after that.
Okay, for you, the listener, this is strictly for business.
Yeah, please,
Definitely,
please,
yes.
please.
And then, of course, from there, I would have to go and look at the sites, the various locations we have,
Yeah.
and the location that the client is interested in. Like I mentioned, we have got very many locations with very many different sizes of apartments, the ones and the twos and the threes as well.
I know you've already mentioned them, but it would be of interest to somebody who's just joining
Just joining us now.
So our locations are in Nigeria. We have got 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms in Nigeria at different prices from the ones in Kololo. Kololo we also have 1, 2, and 3. We have in Chireka, along Chireka Namgongo Road, just after Agenda 2000.
Yeah.
Yes, then we also have in Nadia, in the Nadia Estates, and then we also have in Muyenga. So all of those are different locations. So when a client is interested, definitely call, and then we, go through what you want as a client. What is your budget? What's your most preferred location? If it's eight of them, then we go and have a site visit. We look at what we have, and then from there you choose what you like,
Yeah.
and then discussions proceed.
Right.
Yeah.
Twogere ku nsonga za ssente. Usually baganti waliwo ka down payment. Yeah. How much is that down payment? Do I need to bring all of it, or if I can actually pay in installments, for example?
So the other thing that I didn't mention prior is that Universal is an off-plan company. Off-plan means that we get to sell what we have as we are constructing. So most times we actually sell what we have on foundation level.
Hey.
Yes. That's how most people actually are able to manage the payments. I mean, if you're dealing with affordable kinds of clients, you don't expect someone to have hoarded 500 million in their bedrooms or whatever.
And even if I actually made the first installment, for example, that doesn't stop you from actually finishing my house, my apartment.
Definitely.
You go all the way till the finishing line.
Yes. So down payment would be 5 million Ugandan shillings, only 5 million. And then from there you pay monthly installments. The amount of money you pay per month is upon you as a client. You can decide to bring 20 in January, you bring 1 million in February, you bring 3 in March. As long as by the time the 2 years are coming to complete and they're also finishing your construction, then you're also done with payments. So it's 5 million and then monthly installments.
Wonderful. 5 million is the initial one. Then the other ones, you look at how your pockets are speaking. And then if someone is picking on a location, I know that you don't only do the selling, you also do some advice. What are the major aspects that you would advise someone to follow as they're yet to choose a location for their yet next to be house?
So we tell them, we always say do not involve feelings and emotions.
Hey!
When it comes to purchasing an apartment, especially if it is for investment.
Yeah.
People tell us, this place is too small. When I where all my kids sleep, I tell you, if you have the best location, all the other interior things that you have to do with your house can be adjusted. So even as we are building, we can actually adjust to how you can customize the house.
Oh, I can actually just bring in my own plan, as long as I'm
As long as
serious.
it doesn't affect the drainage pipes and everything.
Yes.
And the exterior as well. The other things can actually be customized to how you want it to be.
Okay.
So do not involve emotions and petty things. As long as you have a good location at a very good price, that is all you need in affordable housing, and getting yourself a house and becoming your own landlord as well.
Becoming your own landlord, that sounds so sweet. That really, really sounds so sweet. And do clients do like a final walkthrough before,
So just like I said, when we are selling to you and you're paying for something you're not able to see, after you finish your payments, or even before, just as you're paying, you can still come to the site and have a look at how progress is going on. Even when the building's done, you are able to still come and tell me, oh, why is this place not painted? Why is this one done like this? So we're still able to do all of your nice finishing before we give you the keys to your house. So yes, a walkthrough is allowed and accepted.
Gives a feeling of like if you're building your own house, you definitely will always visit the site and tell the guys, "Embaros and Abagami Moses Wali."
So you're allowed to come and do that as well as when you're building.
Right.
Even after, you can still come and tell us, okay, this is fine, now give me my key.
And do you have other costs after the original price?
Yes, there would be management fees, they call it condominium fees. That is like the normal fees you pay when you're paying your garbage person to come and get your garbage from your house. or if you're paying your security guard at home. So that's the kind of fee that you pay. Roughly, it's about 50,000 per month. I mean, you're getting garbage collection, you're getting security, you're getting cleaning of the common areas and all of that. So that is condominium fees. That is all you have to pay after you purchase your apartment.
Right.
Roughly, how long does it take for someone, to have their home?
Roughly, if you bought it off plan, to take about 18 months. That's 1.5 years, because that would give us, that's the time for construction as well. Or if it's complete, then you have it there and then. So it all depends on when you booked.
Oh, okay.
When we come back, how you, the client, can actually, get on board.
She speaks with a lot of patience. Her other name is Ahumuza, which means really there's a lot of comfort. And you are at peace when she's speaking to you about affordable housing.
Okay, so that question I posed before we actually went for a break. How do clients get on board?
Well, clients get on board when they come to the sites and they view and they like what they have viewed and they choose a unit. Sometimes we choose off plan. We come with a book. I would have showed you how it looks like, but then it's a plan in a book, and then we read to you how it's, where the house will be facing and which position it will be in and what floor it will be. And then from there, we send you banking details, and then you make your first booking or first deposit, which is 5 million. From there, now in that moment, you are on board with the company. Then the rest comes in payments. You sign sales agreement, you give us your next of kin details and all. Basically a transaction.
Right.
Yeah.
So right there, we are now on the location. I think someone would want to know, how will they head to location? Probably you'll give them directions on how they can get in touch with you, where they can come to, so they can be taken to the locations.
Sometimes we actually pick the clients and we take them with the sites and then we drop them back at their houses. So it's that easy.
On your own mafuta.
Yes.
I think I want to be picked and taken to a location to look at what is there. Then the others, I am on board already. We shall discuss.
There's something called the after services. What do these include?
The after services?
Yes.
What do you mean after services?
Maybe at where we have the locations, anybody would be thinking of getting a house, but the question would be, why should I specifically get from affordable housing and their condominiums? Well, it could be affordable. It is affordable, but what else do I get?
Okay. So after you have bought, we actually also, but most of our clients buy for investment purposes. They want them for rental purposes to get a rental income.
Yeah.
So even then, we go on ahead and we get you a tenant. We have got a lot of projects around Kampala, and we always have people walking into our apartments looking for places to stay. So when you're a landlord and you're like, okay, Patience, I'm looking for a tenant, get me a tenant for my house. I'll take the extra step, get for you a tenant at no cost whatsoever, and then make it easy for you even. So that you can actually get on board with another apartment as well. So we do that as well for our clients.
Right. And you can also look for me at tenants.
Yes, we get free the tenants for free.
Free of charge.
Yes, we don't charge for that.
And then someone has mentioned before that in these places you'll find other services. Maybe a swimming pool. Maybe
Yeah,
a
definitely.
gym.
Our projects all come with swimming pools. They come with gazebos. A gazebo is an area on the very rooftop of the project.
Thank you for explaining, because Smart needed to know.
Yes, so in that area you can go have your barbecues, you have your parties and all of that, and you take drink ups and everything. It's a chill area. And then we also have swimming pools. Definitely, we have a guy that takes care of the swimming pool, teaches people how to swim, all at no cost still.
I know how to teach people how to swim. That is
We also
employment.
have gym areas. We have good cinema theater in Muyenga, so
Oh, lovely.
too much to look at. Yeah.
Okay, as we wrap this up, again, those prime locations, let's go through them and also give out your contacts. How
Okay.
do we get in touch with you?
So Universal Affordable Housing welcomes you guys on board. Remember that we can actually come and pick you from where you are. We take you to the sites and we show you around and we drop you back at home. So transport shouldn't be an issue for you. Come and look at our projects in the various areas of Kololo, in Muyenga, in Nadia, in Chireka, and also in Nigeria. My name is Patience Ahumuza. I'm a sales executive with Affordable Housing, and my contacts are 0758 225352. And the MTN number is 0783 277 052. Sorry, I have a lot of.
Let me ask you to
contacts, I
actually
guess.
just repeat the MTN number.
Yeah. Sorry?
Repeat the MTN number.
The MTN number is 0703. Sorry.
Yes.
0783
07.
277
270.
052.
So which one do you usually pick first?
All of them, my
Yeah,
friend, are
okay,
here.
it's
So
all right.
I pick
It's all right.
all of them.
Asking for Hakim.
Yeah. Or you can also go to our website
Yeah.
Yes,
to get
oh,
more
yes.
information at www.affordablehousing.ug or our Facebook page, Affordable Housing Uganda. So any of those areas you can get enough information. If you're not satisfied, then please call the numbers. We are very available all the time.
If you are not satisfied, call the numbers for business purposes. I think for me, conclusively, most of the time, we drive ourselves, burn our fuel, pay our car money to go and spend money. With affordable housing, you're spending money on your house, but they drive you. Aye. Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming through, and please do come again. Perhaps next week, come back. Let's have another discussion surrounding how I, Ronnie, any other person listening in can actually own.
Thank you for having me. I'll be glad to do that.
Okay.
All right.
Coming up, the news at the top of the hour.
Yeah.